Hi, I'm Bob Mahoney, President of Belmont Savings Bank with another Mahoney Money Minute. I want to talk today about networking. All of us in business are trying to figure out how to find new customers, how to find new vendors, how to find new service providers, and networking is one of the ways you do that. How do you do it? Where do you go? Who do you join up with? What are the right places to do networking? Well, the obvious choices are your own industry groups, and there's a group for every single industry. And they meet and they have breakfasts and they have coffees, and that's the obvious place. But that's the place where all the other people are too. So I like to go to the places where not everybody else is. I like to go to the networking groups of my customers. Let's say that I have an interest in contractors. I want to go to the contractor networking meeting. I want to go to their coffee. I want to go to their lunch. I'm probably going to be the only banker there. Let's say I have an interest in financing doctors or doing business with doctors. They have more meetings than anybody. I want to be at their meeting and I want to be the only banker there. And whether you're selling insurance or technology or whatever your product is, try to get to the networking group of your customer, not just of your industry. And how about your vendors? You have people who sell into your industry. Going to their networking operations is really very powerful because, again, you're the only person there. You're going to learn a lot about your industry from your vendors as well as from your customers. And it's nothing like being the only person from your side of the business at a party like that when there's people to meet. So how do you meet them? Well, that's not too difficult. We just roam into a crowd, and whatever the process is, you say hello. But you got to be ready with some questions. You got to be ready with some killer questions that create a conversation, not just yes and no answers. And so think about questions that begin with how or why or when. Things that cause the person you're talking to give you more than a one-word answer, so you get a little dialogue going because you're trying to make a friend. And then you're trying to get a date with your friend afterwards, a coffee, a lunch, or something to make that relationship build. And sometime along the way, you got to do your friend a favor, because if you do your friend a favor, you get an IOU that you can call someday. And what's a favor? A favor is introducing your friend to someone else who might be good for their business. And so the world is built around IOUs. I do for you so that you do for me. And the networking is just the beginning of the process. So I like my father's old line, which was hit them where they ain't. Try to be at the place where none of the people in your business are, and you're going to make a lot of new friends and people that the rest of your competitors just aren't meeting. I hope that's helpful. I'm Bob Mahoney, President of Belmont Savings Bank with another Mahoney Money Minute.